Hello there, Internet. I am your host, Jamie. Welcome back to Let's Play Master Detective Archives Raincoat. We left off. We opened a can of worms. So big, I think we could catch all the fish in Bikini Bottom. So first of all, pretty much all the other members are seemingly dead. We only found their skeletons because they were eaten by killed by the Mioculi. Well, the good news is that means Setsuhiko might be dead. Bad news is everyone else is dead. Probably not. I'm hoping it's not the case because I'm pretty sure, unless Kodaka. Then again, pretty much only 3 people survived V3. So maybe Kodaka's onto something. Not only that, but it turns out that all the meat in the meat buns in Kanai Ward are actually made of criminals hunted by the WDO. So we're not the good, clean, wholesome guys that think they are.
Why did you let go halfway?
It's for good luck. We can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to it.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the mystery lab.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor.
Yeah. Yes, just like I predicted with,
But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the...
I figured. No matter what the truth may be.
Also, it turns out that the reason why
the
there's so much rain in Kanai Ward is because it turns out that the Homunculi are super violent and way more violent than usual when it comes to sunlight.
Count on your support again, Shinigami.
Still relying on others.
So, the rain is more for security reason than anything.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Again, is the dance necessary? Also zombies.
Here's the solution key we'll need.
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept...
You can do it normally.
Anyway, let's go.
Yep, let's continue ending this mystery once for all. So we're back in Kanai Ward?
This is Kanai Ward.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master.
Oh yeah,
If we
unfortunately,
we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's
Kurumi,
ultimate secret.
don't worry, Kurumi's alive. Kurumi's alive. And it turns out that, so I'm gonna say right now,
Speaking of,
I
why do you think this is
think-
the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers. in order to
Makoto
expose
might
Kanai
actually
Ward's
be
ultimate secret
a
in the
member
first
of.
place.
Makoto might actually
I've got a feeling
be
that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end.
a homunculi himself,
Am I wrong?
or at least
You know
a
I
flawed
can't believe in
prototype.
our pact. Regardless,
Maybe even
I'll
better,
tell you
the
to
one
be a
that was
great
made by the
detective,
UG,
but I'll
by
come
the
a day you
United
won't need it
Government.
anymore.
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective.
Yeah, so far, again, I'm having hope, except for you, and Yasuhiko. Since they haven't been marked with an X yet, that means they have to be alive.
At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
For England. For England, James.
I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember?
I just realized that we're all
You
walking
heard
in
that from the
circles.
person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me.
Battlefield?
If
Ah,
that was
fuck
said
that
by a
game.
detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Anyway, here it comes. It's the mystery
Then we just need to...
What is the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development?
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master.
How do they use for military purposes?
Right here! The Yuji wanted to create an immortal army and requested that Amaterasu...
Basically, it was from... So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people? to
Okay,
begin
now I
with?
have a question about
That's
the
something I'll never understand.
about the
Humans are
zombies.
such weird creatures. Is that a mystery?
But
What?
huh? It's me?
The mystery phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to... Master! You...
Me? That's
Master, quick!
yeah.
I will burn my train.
further!
There's nothing up ahead.
Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Damn!
Good luck.
Yeah.
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead.
Say the line,
Let's give up and go
Kibo.
home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. I want you to have just a fantasy.
My plane
Bill
doesn't hold up.
Clinton.
It's not a fantasy. No, homunculi. I was wrong. Complete.
Are you also gonna find out about Yuma? Cause I feel like we're forgetting about Yuma's amnesia.
The homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched.
Research.
That research was cancelled.
Man, that research. It was a complete.
Failure. This is the truth. No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured the report Fubuki left me clear.
Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy game.
So, that
There's no point thinking. Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make
A
it,
Humongous.
but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create. According to the report Fubuki
I
left
mean,
behind,
yeah, Makoto might be like this case. Makoto might just be a Tumblr sexy man. I mean, he's already fits the.
was from the
He has an
world's
eye
greatest
imagery because
mind.
that's apparently a thing with Tumblr sexy men. Sans.
The world.
He looks dumb?
Sans.
Run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
This time you directly
Bill
said I was
Cipher.
dumb.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I loved Gravity Falls in high school. I mean, in middle school. But I never got. But I stopped watching the show by the time Bill Cipher was
Clock
introduced.
tower.
It wasn't like because he was like a bad character or anything. It was because I
Solve
think
the mystery like
I either
always.
A, lost interest in watching. A, just didn't like TV very much at the time, or B, Disney was just giving us shit rerun time. I am
The
asserting my
true
dominance.
identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo. It's the person known as Number One. Ah, he ran off again. Shinigami?
It's nothing.
So yeah, again, did we actually even see Karen as a zombie, as a homunculi, or was that not actually her? Oh, so it's gonna turn into like a mishmash of
Number
all
one,
of the previous all the previous
But
labyrinths.
if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's up?
Nothing. nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai
So it's based on the
mysteries.
Nail Man.
I mean, the completed homunculus
Yeah.
disappeared, right?
It's weird. You know, it's kind of weird. I was
What's going on
expecting
here?
this game to be a lot longer.
I can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number one was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere
Yes.
in Kanai Ward.
Soon your homunculus
It's
shall
true.
be
I
mine.
didn't see him in the city.
Yeah, remember him from beginning,
See, I
from
told
early
you that
on?
homunculus has nothing to do with this
Who?
stuff. Besides, world's greatest mind. He got blown up with that building, right?
That's true. Though
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
trying
like
to make
he
it what your
went down too
favorites
easily.
later.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate
Yeah,
secret.
surprisingly, this game did pretty well in Japan. It's
Sure.
on the top spot. I was really glad that this game's finally selling well because I was very worried this game was gonna flop because and now we're at the school.
Setting aside how the UG's research was, the problem is Kanai Ward.
Seems like that's the mystery.
So now we're at the school.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and that was known as Project Hub.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all?
I don't know the.
That's what we have to figure.
All right, what was done in Kanai Ward for the sake
I
of
wonder what was
research?
done to
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master.
Yeah, so as I said before, this really is just taking around before. The first chapter, we literally just get introduced to everything, and they kill off characters that were heavily featured in the game's marketing. The second chapter, a character revolves
Something
around
else
a
also
criminal.
happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago, at the same time as Project Homunculus.
And often
All of the
involves a
residents
very
were
short,
forced to take a blood
and often
test.
involves a short person.
Maybe those mandatory
I mean,
blood
Hyoko
tests
was
had
heavily
something to
involved
do
in
with
that
It's
chapter,
true,
and she
both
was
took
already a
place through-
bitch.
which means the blood, they were extracting DNA from everyone
Uh,
to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if
So now we're. The third chapter is usually a filler chapter because, come to think of it, I don't think it's.
Over there.
Looking back on it now, it really didn't affect the game's
Right.
story in the long run.
This place seems.
I mean, it introduced some
familiar.
resistance, and well,
yeah, it looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then, let's.
and also had like the worst at. The fourth chapter. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's the third chapter. I mean, aside from introducing Kurumi, really didn't do a whole lot.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
The fourth chapter is the
Yeah,
one where
but-
like stuff where the emotion really gets to kick in, and
What's wrong?
Well, if it's what I think.
You're getting pretty horrible here too. Master, concentrate.
This must be it! I knew it. It's hard to believe. But it's the true Project Homunculus was an effort to create.
All of
After Amaterasu was. And that's what the blood, even if a few failed.
yeah, I'm starting to
all
say
they
that
need, was
yeah,
the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
we kind of do need to
what
stop
happened after that?
Well,
Makoto,
Master, you better concentrate.
but he was kind of at a point in keeping the
this must be it!
homunculi in check.
end,
I mean,
Project Homunculus,
what's
the
worse?
blank, weak
A bunch
mystery
of psycho
occurred.
happy murder rampaging zombies, or slightly less, or just vanilla
The
zombies?
defective
Sealed
homunculi
off.
from
I'll get straight to the point.
Like that shitty Disney
Project Homunculus
Channel original
is a
movie.
failure. Something unexpected occurred. Although we successfully created homunculi,
The event Kurumi mentioned, the destruction of the giant shutters, all of that was caused when...
An entire city was destroyed by defective home. And what is the Blank Week mystery? And
Right. Those are... I still haven't gathered my thoughts about...
Master, the Mystery Labrynth.
I know!
Then I'll help
The
you.
5th chapter is where we got everything in a corner. Is that when we we finally beat the bad guy into a corner. And are getting close to the truth. And a character that's very important to the plot dies. And then finally, the 6th chapter is super short, pretty much just an investigation and a trial only. And she's like, let's just get this over with, bitch. And the truth about the world around us has been revealed. All Kanai words,
That's not it.
oh.
Nice. Nice.
Replaced? Yeah. They would, remember a show on Disney Channel called Replacements? Like, lots of kids, like, how they like, replace their teachers like that they were. That was not okay. But, replaced. And then, and I'll finally spit the last chapter, which is where, yeah, this literally is just Danganronpa 4.
Great job, Master. Awesome team. Master?
They were all swapped.
Right, but who or what?
Everyone in Kanai War. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during...
Huh? Come on, that...
Yes. It's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which
I have
one?
several
Obviously,
questions.
it's me. The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your
Oh, guys, turn
deduction
into
is
Kibo.
wrong. Everything you say is wrong.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real... You're wrong.
The Trinity's locked!
My claim doesn't hold up. No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's all made up! Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else
Not the Blank Week!
Every resident fell asleep. So, gap in their memories. That's why the memories are weak. That's impossible if they were swapped.
If they were swapped, they'd be different beings. Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank reach. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that reach. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
I'll slash through this mystery. A homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the. It explains how their memories are. No! Your reasoning is. They can inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. This is the truth. Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the but the experiment fit.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed, and trying to adjust for it worked against us.
No!
Berserk and attacked. When they eventually returned to their senses, an entire week had passed. But since none of them remembered what happened,
That's what caught.
So does no.
What's with him?
Please don't tell me. Don't tell me Furumi's gone.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
yeah,
Better take a
there's no
serious with the
mistake.
boobs.
This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one mentioned anything like that. How'd they manage to hide it?
Why?
I don't
Why?
think anyone knew they'd been replaced by homunculi.
She was
either.
exposed to sunlight, wasn't she?
That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
No?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals by the time the homunculi regained with the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missed.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the.
So this is the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Damn it, why?
The city is falling apart!
Correct, Kurumi got in the sunlight.
Destroyed it. You exposed the mystery behind. You are an uninvited, but it's not over yet. I won't let it happen. keep telling you.
Swapping places is just in your head.
You have no proof a switch even took place.
There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures.
That's why it's impossible.
Homunculi would have attacked the city. No one was killed by the
Homunculi? This is the truth. Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the doctor, but we met the doctor at the facts that we...
I see.
That's why he didn't know about... And also why he knew...
He didn't even remember.
He caused the city's greatest... No. I...
Damn it, why?
I have to protect Kana!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so...
You don't fully understand it yet.
Wait.
You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Suddenly turned into a Kingdom Hearts antagonist.
Master, watch out! Master, cut it to pieces!
I can't avoid it! You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out! Master, cut it to pieces!
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Master, don't let him get away!
Hypocrite! I'll expose... We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper. This is the answer! The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculus. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible.
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city, the people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, it must also be the reason why they
So
were
this is literally
strict
just
about
Xenoblade
keeping
X.
this place
Just replace row androids with homunculi, and there you go. Let's find the key we've lost. All the people cry in pain.
That's not me. You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More. Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that! This is the answer! That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you? The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone Warning, homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh. Currently, there are no... That's a primal instinct. What are you? Mystery phantoms, and yet... It's not. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics.
Oh, goody, it's that bomb again.
He's trying to boom kill you.
You've seen it time and time again. They're physical abnormalities. It's enough. Physical abnormality?
Let's go, Master. Nice. Keep that up. Keep that up.
I like the change in lighting.
Huh? Pink? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too.
Oh! So that's the reason that in Universe characters this game had pink blood? I knew something was off. I mean, at the very beginning, during the first case, I mean, all the people that died on the train were burned alive. And when we tried to check on that, when we got injured from that glass, it was red. Blood was red, and then during the first death of the nail man, that blood was pink.
Blood being pink is
So
obvious. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was. I had my suspicions about the. Is that a real corpse? It's not some This blood is real? I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was. Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing.
You're
that
right.
is a
Well, I'm
plot
telling you,
twist.
I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
But why didn't the other master detectives? It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating. Oh right, me.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affect. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other maybe they all believed it. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was... Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that
So does
way
that
to
mean everybody in
differentiate them.
Danganronpa is a
Now,
homunculi?
You're finally seeing the big picture.
Master's mystery phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these. Anyway, we gotta beat.
Fine. It's time to expose the truth of Cup. It's over! You?
Oh, already? So, and since the other faster detectives aren't dead.
And that's a wrap, folks. I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement. It all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the death gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag, if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
Sorry, but some of the guys look like Genos from One
A
Punch
certain
Man.
masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The blank week mystery refers to the period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered
Oh
their
yeah,
human
the big guy who
counterparts.
likes money.
Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun. and their
Please
human
tell me
memories
that,
returned.
I'm just really worried about.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this
I'm really
land
worried
of
about
never-ending
Furumi.
rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled buns.
But what if they're vegan?
Blood wasn't caused by the rain.
Assuming veganism doesn't exist in this
Conclusive
universe.
evidence that they were actually homunculi.
Lap dance?
This is the
Truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
Whoa! The Jabus! Did not see that coming. Hey there, Niku. Can I please go one Let's Play without making a reference to Joshua? I'm about to play Halo,
You!
Call of Duty.
Hey,
So this guy's the mystery
A
phantom
suburban
now.
white boy who
I
lived in
figured he'd
America.
show up
You sure took a while getting here.
Right,
Maybe
Nicky.
I shouldn't expect much of you.
Is that a salute?
Huh? Why does he have...
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Don't tell me. You didn't assume you promised you would expose all truth. Well,
How did you get that so...
oh yeah. You should be more curious. For I
What about the armor pal?
am Khan
I know,
Lord's
don't
ultimate
worry.
secret.
I just thought they were a fun thing.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Well, I'll end the episode right now, and I'll be back in a few seconds.